What up, what up? It's KimSoMajor Hip Hop Weekly. We in the building. Look who I got right here. New to the scene.
Jimmy Boat, baby. You know what time it is.
Jimmy Boat, straight out of H-Town.
Yeah.
Tell the people a little bit what you have coming up. What's ahead of you?
Alright, so I have tour starting April 13th. I'm going to drop my album on the same day I start tour. Finally Noticed tour. Stay tuned for that. I'm touring 5 cities in Florida in 7 days, right? So that's going to be crazy. So
5 cities in 7 days?
Yeah.
Okay, so drop, where are you going to first?
Alright, first I'm going to Miami.
Okay.
And then after that, Mia can tell me that. Orlando after that. And then we're going to hit all the like hottest clubs in each city. And just turn it up all the way.
Okay, so now you're dropping the album, going on tour. The name of the album again is Finally
Noticed.
Finally Noticed.
Yeah.
Okay, give us a little background on what prompted you to name that. Have you
Yeah, it's just
working
like,
a long time?
Yeah, it just not really a long time, but I feel like it's been a long time.
Okay.
Because I just feel like I've been putting in the work for so long, to the fact at times I felt like I was impatient, but like now I just kind of see and like realize that the work would just come at its time where it's supposed to come. So it's just all on Finally Noticed, but still like just realizing that it's still my time right now, and that time comes at the perfect time anyway. So I just had to like learn to be more patient.
Okay.
So once the time comes, I'm gonna come super hard. Yeah. And that time is right now. So,
yeah. Explain the name Jimmy Boat. What does that mean? Because a bolt of lightning hits fast, and
Jimmy Boat. It's just crazy. It's just like something I feel like describes me so much, just because of just my energy on stage. Just like me, I'm like calm, but I'm also very just in your face crazy at times. So like now I'm more laid back because we're in an interview.
Okay.
But on stage and like performances, like I'm wilding out. Like the crowd gonna feel my energy. So it's like the energy that's like the bolt in me that the people feel. So it's like the lightning strike. All that has to do with the name Jimmy Boat.
Got you.
Yeah.
So now, what do you want the people to like from your music? How do you want them to embrace you, the music industry?
Yeah. I just want people to really listen to it with an open mind, because like it's not like every other rap song. It's not like every other artist. You know what I'm saying? Like my stuff is different. Like it sounds different. Like you feel the vibe from me, because it's like my full like, heart and soul.
Okay.
So it's not just gonna be just the normal stuff like you're used to, just like Bob art. Like that's cool. Like it's just different. So it's gonna catch your attention, and you'll just feel the vibe from me.
What type of vibe is it? So is it like rage music? Is it like smoke out music?
Yeah.
What type of what is your music gonna say about you?
So this album like takes in every part of me, like my rage side, my soft side, my smoker side. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole, like the entire Jimmy Boat is what you captured.
Multifaceted.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get some layers to it.
I can't ever like stick to one type of style. So that's why this album, you'll see jazz on there, rock, R&B, rap, like every type of genre is really on this album.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So what do you have a favorite genre? Do you have a favorite style, or a style that you tend to lean more to, or just more comfortable with?
Lately, I've been singing more than I've been like rapping. So right now, I'm kind of feeling that more, but it's still so hard just to choose one style that I like the most. You know what I'm saying?
So tell us some of your musical influences. Like early.
Yeah. Influence Kanye, Curtis Mayfield, like Mac Miller, like all those guys I felt like helped me really, like, you know what I'm saying, like find what I like in music, because I like just come from a place where like my family was jamming all that old school stuff, so like I love all that stuff, but now I'm like geared to more artists who I feel are more versatile, who tend to not just dabble in one type of genre. So I'm more like connected to people like Tyler, you know what I'm saying, Kanye.
Tyler the Creator?
Yeah, like people who are very just like creative and just out there and not always sticking to one type of style, because I really don't like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. So where do you see your music going? Where do you see yourself, your career, in say five years? 5
years, I feel like that's a super long time. By that time, I should definitely be on top, like for sure, because I feel like I'm gonna take each lane and like bridge them all, so it all comes to one, and I feel like people can really just connect and vibe with the person who has a song in each lane.
Okay.
So if one person isn't feeling it, like that person would. You know what I'm saying? Just like the next person, I feel like can always like grasp to it because I'm gonna do jazz, rap, R&B. So in each lane, I feel like one person should at least grasp to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, I know you talked about your family. Do you have anyone in your family that does music professionally?
Yeah. Okay.
Or, okay.
So my father's side, they all played piano, trombone, like everything.
Okay. So you come from musically inclined family.
Grew up in the state of like my father was like, you gonna learn this, that, and that. But when I was younger, I was like, I don't want to do all that type of stuff. You know, like, I was trying to chill.
Yeah.
So like now, I wish I had really just like tried hard then, because now I could be doing all types of stuff.
Yeah. Where did you grow up?
Houston, Texas.
Okay, Houston, Texas, born and raised.
Born and raised in Houston.
Okay, so because I see you, I mean, even though you're fairly new to the scene, you don't have like a big project out already, but I see you making a lot of moves. I see you a lot of different places. How has that exposure being in the industry without having your project, how has that helped you?
Yeah, it's just crazy because I also make my own clothes. I have a clothing line at Jimmy Burner. Rocking my jeans right now, you know what I'm saying? So I've just always tend to find myself in each type of like environment. So I feel like I like always try to meet the most what's the word I'm looking for? The most
influential
person in each room. So I feel like people kind of grasp to me, they take to me, because I always like say like, who's that guy over there, blah blah blah. So then I meet just like a lot of people off of just like my look, without me having to really talk first.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah. Cool. It reminds me of someone else's story too, like that. It was I think Yachty was telling me a story similar to that. Like that's how he met Ian Connor and got hooked up with like Kanye and stuff just by standing out aesthetically and just having like a certain or I call it like the it factor.
Right.
You know, because you have to have that. A lot of people can have talent. They can even have hustle. But if you don't have...
Yeah, you don't got that.
Yeah. So speaking musically, what's the first single? And what type of vibe are we getting for that? What video? What are we looking at?
So I'm going to shoot the video like soon, as in like next week or so.
Okay.
And it's called Not Safe.
Not Safe.
And that's just it's just truly like talking about just like guns and how like people feel like they need to go and get a strap now just because of how crazy just like the world is and like all that type of stuff. So I'm like kind of sharing more of my personal view on the guns and on like how I feel people might need it, might not, on just how the world is changing like so much with just like people are doing a lot of bad right now. So people feel unsafe, so they feel like they have to go get certain things to like protect themselves. So that's what the song's about.
Do you feel any pressure to or not to put like socially relevant lyrics or content? Do you have any? And
it's like also like it's not just like I'm talking about the laws. Like it's not like a you know what I'm saying, like a very, people often find that type of stuff like boring. And it's not really that song. Like I like put it in my own little twist, and I just kind of like mention certain things and like situations that like happen, so where people could like relate, because every person knows a person that like has a gun or that possibly has been in like a place where they felt like they needed to use it. So it's just a thing that I feel like every type of person can like relate to, you know.
But like during your creative process, when you're actually like creating, do you feel like I have to have this type of record, I have to have this type of record, I have to have like radio, I have to have something for the girls, I have to have like something that socially conscious? Do you feel that pressure, or
I don't feel that pressure, but my PR, they'll often say like you need to like possibly rap about this or for that or that. But like I, as an artist, I always rap about what I feel and like just what comes from me. So I feel like it's always authentic and it's always real for me. And they'll often throw like suggestions, as in like, this is hot right now, blah blah blah.
Right.
But most of the time I'll be like, I don't care, and I'll just do what I do.
Yeah.
But I listen to them sometimes. You know,
right. It's a balance that you got to keep. So do you listen to any artists that are out like right now, hot, popping? Do you have any faves out there right now?
To be honest, no. And that's just because I really jam myself like every day, all day. Because I just feel like if you don't study yourself, then you can't get better. So I always like every day, all day. That's all I listen to is just myself.
Got you. How much music did you create before releasing your project? Yeah.
I probably made over 200 songs before I like
narrowed it down.
Finally, just went and I was like, okay, I'm gonna choose these.
Oh, what are you gonna do with the other music?
I don't know. I was like thinking about just like dropping like a little like mix on like my SoundCloud or something like that.
Okay.
Just for like the fans or whatever, but mostly that's just all gonna go to the vault.
Okay, so definitely you just mentioned SoundCloud. Make sure you give everyone your social media, SoundCloud, how they can find you, you know, how they can get the fly ass Jimmy Burner pants, you know.
All of my jeans, you know, they coming every time. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Jimmy Burner X. Follow me on Instagram, Jimmy Burner X, SoundCloud, Jimmy Bo. Look that up right now.
Right now. Anything else you want to leave with the people?
Man, just get ready, because the takeover is right now. You dig. It's Bo.
KimSoMajor, peace.